We decided to produce this CD to accompany our book Words Inside and Out, which is a collection of poems written by myself, Steve Wraith, and by Charles Salvador. The book also has some fantastic artwork to accompany all the poems, of course done by Charles Salvador in prison. It's a limited edition book. It's available from www.badboysbooks.net. But Charlie came up with the idea of us reading some of the poetry to you, so you could get a little bit of a flavour for it before you bought the book. So I'm going to read out a few of my poems. This first one is called A Tribute. The journey between body and mind, a trip down spiral stairs inside, unknown, explored, unopened doors, a key to the future lies in store. Break through the barriers, stem the lapping tide. The gap shows between truth and lies. You lost yourself in immoral thoughts, ignored your teachers and the principles they taught. You released your body and escaped from your soul. Your reward was death, but that was your goal. This next one is called The Last Fix. Sitting alone in a dark empty room, feeling uptight, I hope it comes soon. Shivering and trembling, biting my nails, feeling neglected, worried and frail. Hush. I hear footsteps, a knock on the door. I fall off the bed and I crawl on the floor. I can't reach the handle, my arms are too weak. The hand knocks again, I'm too ill to speak. The footsteps again, but this time they're gone. Another fix missed, another life gone. This one's called Words. Words of love, words of war, words spoken near, words spoken far. Words of comfort, words of joy, words bring out the little boy. Words of sorrow, words of pain, words spoke softly, again and again. Words can give promises, words can give lies. Words can keep secrets and words can surprise. Words can be morals, words can be blues. Words can give answers, words can give us clues. Words are around us, words are alive. Words come and take me. Great cartoon in the book there where Charlie just puts words. It's all bloody words. This one's called The Sniper. The target on the sniper's gun locates a victim, he is but young. The trigger on the sniper's gun is pulled right back, another job done. The sniper moves on, he reloads his gun. He's well camouflaged in the tropical sun. The hum of mosquitoes in the enemy's eyes, the sound of gunfire, the sniper survives. Up through the bushes, across the ravine, the sniper keeps going, he's still not been seen. Only 50 more yards and the sniper is safe. 25 yards, there's no time to waste. 15 yards, the base is in sight. 10 more yards, and he'll be out of sight. Bang! Out like a light. The target on the sniper's gun locates a victim. He is but young. All about, a sniper in the jungle, that one. And obviously, he is the hunter, but he's also the hunted. The Wanderer. This is another one that I wrote. Since I met you, my life has changed in oh so many ways. I cannot tell you what I feel. I cannot stop this craze. When our lips meet and our bodies touch, I want to fuck you oh so much. The rhythm of your music stirs up my song, yet I am still a wanderer that I have been for so long. From rooftop to cellar, basement to floor, I need to find a haven in my own little door. Will you help me in my quest for peace? And in return, I could love you. Quite a deep one, that. I think I wrote that when I was 21. I think I was listening to a lot of The Doors, which I think comes across in a lot of these poems. Trying to find one more. If you like what you're hearing and you want to see the artwork that accompanies all of these poems, then, as I say, buy the book. A Last Request. And Charlie's done a very apt drawing of somebody in death row with this one. A last request before I die. Don't mention love to me. Emotions such as love and hate just aren't reality. Both are merely words that we are taught when we are young. What are our feelings? What is right? What is wrong? Our minds are like menageries, with thoughts collected and contrived, kept in cages and then released, each fighting to survive. Confused, upset, happy, sad, these fucking thoughts just drive me mad. Am I mad? Or am I sane? I've reached the end, and I feel the pain. When I was speaking to Charlie, he actually says it on his recording as well. He really feels as if I've been through what he's been through with some of my poetry. He says it's very dark. Brother, this one was written about my brother. Don't know why, I just thought I would write him one. And I did this again when I was in my 20s. Some brothers are small, some brothers are tall, some brothers want nothing, some brothers want it all. Some brothers are gentle, some brothers are tough, some brothers talk sweetly, some brothers talk rough. Some holiday in Oslo, some in Magaluf. My brother has humour, my brother is fun, my brother has sense, my brother has feeling. My brother is not small, he touches the ceiling. My brother is Rob, and he means the world to me. Don't think my brother's actually seen that. Maybe it's time to send him in. This one comes with a picture by Charlie saying, Santa's a fat nonce. It is entitled Christmas. Christmas time, a time of joy, a warm glow from the face of every girl and boy. Christmas cards, a Christmas tree, a yearly gathering of all the family. Uncle John and Auntie Joyce, James Bond is back, and Max boys. The exchanging of presents and Christmas lunch. Crowd round for the Queen's speech and a glass of fruit punch. And then the day you've waited for is drawing to an end. No more aging relatives driving you round the bend. The food and presents all been had, you sit and relax, and now it's you time that you feel glad. Glad it's all over for another year. No false pretences, no newly done hair. No lying through your teeth of how you've missed them so. No wasting money on that old so-and-so. Back to work, the same old routine. Christmas? Bah, humbug. Who are you calling mean? It's always interesting reflecting back through these poems. I'll give you a couple more. This one's called Why. Why is the pleasure equalled by pain? Why is the sun overshadowed by rain? Why is the truth never enough? Why treat me softly, then treat me rough? Why do you love me? Why do you care? Why give me money when you've got none to spare? Why stand by me whether I'm wrong or right? Why comfort me when I've a fever at night? Why do you love me? Why do you care? Mother, why is it that you're always there? Nice one for me mum, that. Who writes a lot of poetry herself. Life as a traveller, this one. Life in the wilderness, life on the road. Life as a traveller, stories unfold. Births and abortions, marriage and death. Life is uncertain, will you catch your next breath? Travelling circus, runaway gnomes. Fairies and pixies, burgling homes. Crystal ball gazing, your fortune is told. Life as a traveller, stories unfold. Howls of laughter, circus clowns. Animal cruelty and audience frowns. Walk on a tightrope, yet don't we all? A gasp from the spirits who want her to fall. The final curtain and the lights go out. Life is a circus, riddled with doubt. Life in the wilderness, life on the road. Life as a traveller, stories unfold. Last one. If you like what you've heard from me and Charlie, you can buy the book and the artwork, limited edition book, only 300, and I think we've only got about 50 left. www.badboysbooks.net. I've searched the world, is this one called. I've searched the world for a girl like you, enchanting personality and good looking too, conversation never lacking, humour, fun and joy, love and emotions. I'm glad that I'm your boy. When we fight or argue, the result is just the same. We don't know how it started, we don't care who's to blame. But one thing we do know is that the love that is there will pull us back together and we will be a stronger pair. The emotions that I feel for you are getting stronger day by day, and I know that I will love you forever and a day. Quite an emotional one, that. Obviously in an emotional place at the time. But I hope you've enjoyed that. It gives you a little insight into the book, words inside and out. which is poems by Steve Wraith and Charles Salvador. Artwork by Charles Salvador. It was edited and compiled by Michael Nesbitt.
In this place, 'cause there's a better life for me and you. Harry Burton, that.
Brilliant. The Animals.
Animals, mate. Right. What do you want, a bit of poetry?
Yeah, go on, mate. Be good to hear it.
Yeah. Right. This one's called Hell on Earth. Walls that reach the sky. Locked up until you die. Dead men talk in their sleep. Tears of blood trickle from the eye. Like a goldfish in a bag. Like a canary in a cage. Madmen are on fire. Their heart is full of rage. Empty like a tin of beans. The brains have shrunk and died. Broken dreams and sucked out souls. God, how they cried. Shake and shuffle like a leaf, trapped inside a hurricane. Dangerous loonies with X-ray eyes, razor teeth with tongues of fire. Every madman laughs in pain. Hell on earth for the insane. Cut my throat and watch me bleed. Strap me up in the electric chair. Slam my door and weld it up. Fuck with me if you dare. How about that one?
Ah, it's good, that one, Charlie. It gets the atmosphere, doesn't it?
Do you like that one?
Really good, mate. Really good. It's a lot of thought gone into it as well, but you can tell it's the experience you've been through.
I'm like you, Steve. I learned how to empty myself and express myself with poetry.
Yeah. Definitely. You can definitely tell. Have you got another one?
Yeah, I did. I've got one here. Broadmoor. Forever living in dreams. There is no escape. Locked behind the door. A brain squeezed like a grape. Living in a sewer. Hell on earth is real. Madness in the blood. The pain of life we feel. A bird with a broken wing. A tortoise without a shell. A lizard without a tongue. You know it's a living hell. Ronnie Cray is no more. All them years behind the door. Charlie Bronson's also dead. Painful years are very raw. Yeah, it's Broadmoor, that one.
Good one, that. Yeah, nice to give Ron a mention as well.
Well, yeah, I always give old Ronnie a mention. Still miss him, the old rascal.
Yeah, it's nice. Ron and Reg wrote a bit of poetry in the day as well.
Oh, hey, I tell you what, not bad either.
No, it was quite
considering, good. You know, they was almost illiterate, weren't they, as kids?
Yeah. I mean, the writing was quite neat when they first went away, but then when they were getting so many letters, it became like a doctor's handwriting, Charlie.
Yeah, they rushed all the letters, didn't they?
Yeah, and then
but the crazy thing is, Steve, and a lot of people probably don't know this, their fucking handwriting was exactly the same.
Yeah, you're right, mate. You're right. It's mad, isn't it?
You couldn't tell the difference.
No, it was like a child's scroll, wasn't it?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Anyway, here's another one here. I call this Bedlam. There's a nice piece of art I've done with this and all. It's in the book. Bedlam. Crazy people, crazy dreams. No way out, no way back. Trapped inside like a fly in a web. A bear in a cage. A beach whale. A room with a window, airless, damp and cold, musky and dull. Empty like an old tin can, a stinking piss pot. A mug of stale water, a stained wall. Blood, shit and food. Filth, dehumanisation, humiliation. degradation, psychologically fucked, emotionally wrecked, lost inside, dangerously disturbed, psychotic, deranged, confused, bewildered, disturbed. A soulless existence forgotten. A faceless has been. It's over. Go to sleep, never wake up. Stuck in a bubble until it burst. Yeah. I dedicated that one to all the lunatics around the world and in all the asylums. To the ones that never made it. To the ones that died in despair. We miss you all. Yeah, Bedlam, that one.
Good that. Really good, isn't it?
Well,
it's quite dark.
Deep. It's deep, isn't it?
Really deep, yeah, you can tell. It takes you on a mental...
Madness, mate, madness. I lived in the 3 max secure asylums in Britain. Broadmoor, Ashworth and Rampton. All criminal lunatic asylums. I've done the 3 of them. So I've seen a lot of madness, you know.
Takes you on the
pain and a lot of misery. A lot of suicides and cut throats and hangings and... Not nice, mate.
Takes you on the mental journey, that one, mate. It really does.
Yeah, I've got one here, a nice little small one here. It's called The Body Belt. And I've been in more fucking belts than anyone in the penal system. Probably the only man who was ever in more than me. I bet you know I know you know him, but I bet you can tell me who it is.
Was it Frankie Fraser?
Of course it was. I knew you'd know. Frankie, he was born in a fucking belt, Frank. Body belt. All wrapped up for Crimbo. Like a frozen turkey. You can't even scratch your arse. Best not chin the turkey. Feeling like a stiff. The soul's gone to sleep. The weather smells kinda nice. Good night. Sleep deep. Hee body belt that. My first time I went in a body belt was up in Hull Prison in 1974. And I wondered what the fuck they was doing with me. I just hit a fucking screw over the head with a lump of wood. I remember the screw and all, Nobby Clark his name. Horrible bastard, a bully he was. Anyway, I whacked him over the head with a lump of wood. And they dragged me off to the strong box and put me in this fucking belt. Stripped all my clothes off, cut them all off with scissors. Put me in this belt, got a big, thick leather belt, what locks at the back. And it's got 2 cuffs, one on each hip. So when they leave you, you can't scratch your arse, you can't pick your nose, you can see your fingers and everything, but you can't move your arms. They're strapped to the side of your body. Plus you've got the ankle strap on. I'm not exaggerating, but I've probably been in a belt in every jail I've ever been to. And in the 80s, everywhere I moved was in a body belt. Every transfer I had was in a body belt. Unbelievable, that, isn't it?
Do they still do that now?
They still do body belts nowadays. They call them restraint belts, but they very, very rarely use them nowadays. And I've not been in one for a long time. So I'm quite pleased about that, you know.
Yeah, that's good, mate.
Sorry?
That's a good one, that as well. Very good. Short, but it's another good poem, Charlie. You're really good at these.
Right, I've got one here now. It's quite a long one, this one.
Okay.
This is called The Steel Door. There's 2 pages of this one in our book. Words inside out and out. Words inside and out. I'm quite proud of this book at all as it happens.
Me
it's
too.
well put together. And you've done a good job, Steve.
Thanks,
no
mate.
bones about it, mate. Right. The Steel Door. In and out of madness. A number for a name. Remember me to mother. Tell her I am to blame. A man does what he needs to do. Once he's done, it's no good crying over spilt milk. It's not worth dying. Broadmoor was a gas. Rampton was a hole. Parghurst was a trap. That's where I lost my soul. No way out of hell. Once you're in, you stay. Hell ain't so bad, so the chaps all say. Tomorrow never comes, it's just another day. Enjoy whatever comes, don't waste time to pray. Life's not so bad, fate deals with the find. It's really how you play it, hope you understand. Every day is Christmas, pop the cork my friend. Eat and drink and be merry. Tomorrow you're round the bend. Forever chasing rainbows, dancing through the stars, holding on to sanity through the prison bars. Teardrops in the rain, disappear forevermore. Walking on a tightrope behind this bloody still door. Yeah. Yeah, here's one.
Cool.
This one, and in the book there's a nice cartoon I've done opposite. It's called Up on the Roof. For the ones who don't know, I've been on 9 prison roofs, and my hat-trick was in Broadmoor, 81, 83 and 84. I smashed that place to fucking pieces. At one time I was actually labelled the most expensive lunatic in Britain. The money I cost them on tiles was unbelievable. In fact, I've been on more roofs than fucking Santa. Right, this one's called Up on the Roof. Climbing up to kiss the sky. Maybe grab the rainbow. Feel the rain upon your face. The skin begins to glow. Fall asleep under the stars. A beautiful sense of freedom. Throw off the slates one by one. Top of the world, ma. All the pain turn to glory. Who's the daddy now? This will cost you fucking rats. I think I'll take a bow. I like that one. Yeah. When I create poetry like that, I've got a big smile on my face, you know.
Brings back the memories, I suppose. Of
it brings back memories. Listen, let me just warn the youngsters if they ever go down my road. When you do the things I do, or I'll rephrase that, the things I've done, because I don't do it no more. I'm getting out next year, God willing. But when you do the things I've done, when it's all over, you're in for the biggest fucking hiding you've ever had in your life. They will kick you, punch you, inject you. You'll spend years and years in solitary. Horrible food, pissing on your fucking soup, treating you like a dog, an animal. But as far as I'm concerned, it's no good crying about it once it happens, because you know it's going to happen. Whether you take an hostage, whether it's the governor or a screw, it doesn't matter. I've had 11 hostages. And every time you get a fucking good hiding, believe me, especially roofs. So all I'm saying is, the best way to do your bird, your porridge, do it sanely. Behave yourself. Stay away from drugs. And get out of prison as fast as you fucking can. Get a bit of jam roll and go home to your mum. Because believe me, one day in prison is one day too long. Yeah, right, here's another one here. It's called Over the Wall. And personally, and I'm going to say this now, Steve.
Yeah.
Every prisoner in prison that goes to bed at night, whether they're doing 6 months or 66 years. Oh, it's going to go off. I'm going to come back.
Okay.
It's going to go off any minute.
Okay.
Where was I up to?
I think you were going to read that over the wall to us.
Right, yeah, over the wall. Let me tell you now, everyone in prison, don't matter who they are, how young they are, or how old they are, and if they tell you different, they're telling porky pies. When they go to bed at night, everybody dreams of escaping. Everybody. Don't matter who you are, don't matter what prison you're in, don't matter how good it is or how bad it is, the dream is escape. And it's a fucking fact of life. Right. Over the wall. Up and away. Walls are meant to climb. The razor wire will rip your body. The prison clock will chime. On your toes, free at last. Keep running, don't look back. Now you are a fugitive. Live now, forget the past. A man on the run is a dangerous man. Best keep out of his way. Don't become a hero if you drop dead that day. Short and sweet, see?
Yeah, sometimes that's best though when you're writing poetry.
Sorry?
Sometimes that's best when you're writing poetry.
Oh, I think so. And you know yourself, Stevie, you've got to be in the mood for it. You don't just write it, you've got to feel it, haven't you?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You've got to be in the right place, the right time, the right mood. And the best poet is when you're angry.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know, when someone's just taken a right fucking liberty and it's taken all your strength and all your mental power to stop yourself from smashing his teeth out.
Mm.
That's the time to bang your cell door up and fucking write a poem.
Good advice.
Right, here's one. I'll call this one Life. Never knowing when. It's all a fucked up dream. Never knowing if. In hell, you only scream. There is no release date. Time just drags on and on. The number is your name, like an unexploded bomb. Months turn to years. Your hair is turning grey. In an hour of madness, a business is another day. A life sentence is never easy. Your world is never yours. Controlled and locked away behind solid metal doors. 10, 20, 30 years watching your life fly by like a budgie in a cage. You feel like you're gonna die. Yeah, there's a lot of truth in that one, Stevie boy.
There is, mate. There certainly is.
People don't realise when you got a life sentence like I fucking got, every day's the same, mate. You never know when you're getting out, if you're getting out. It becomes monotonous, you know. It really does, And people don't realise there's a lot of young lads in prison. They should never fucking be in prison because they've got a lot of mental problems, you know. A lot of issues, and a lot of these young lads, they're doing IPP sentences. They ain't killed no one.
Yeah.
And they get like an 18-month, 2-year tariff, and some of the poor bastards are in for 20 years.
That's right, yeah.
And a lot of them hang themselves, you know, Steve.
Yeah,
it's fucking tragic, mate. It really is.
Because there's no end in sight.
Sorry?
Because there's no end in sight.
There's no end in sight, and they shouldn't be doing life. The same as me. Look at me, I'm doing life. What for?
Yeah.
What am I doing life for? I've never fucking killed no one. I've never hurt a child. I've never hurt a woman. I'm not a danger to society. My fucking dangerousness was in these fucking shitholes. Right, here's one. Prison violence. I should have dedicated this to Frankie Fraser, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Hey? Oh, there's no one more violent than Frankie. Hey, Steve.
Yeah.
Fucking loved him, you know.
He was a character, wasn't he?
I met him in 1975 in the Seg Block in Wandsworth. I fucking loved him. Right. Pure frustrations building up. Paranoia in the air. A guard cops it in the neck. Some will scream, it's just not fair. A super grouse on the wing. A blade sticks out of his back. Laying in a pool of blood. Carried off in a plastic sack. Violence breeds violence. That's obvious to me. Fuck with me, I'll fuck with you. Like an angry bee. There's no escape from violence. Prisons are breeding violent men. Like a volcano waiting to erupt. You don't play with Bill and Ben. What about that one?
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
See, the truth is, and a fucking donut could work this out. When you've got, say, I don't know, 1,000 people in a prison, 200 on a wing, and there's all sorts of people on that wing. Bank robbers, gangsters, terrorists, safe blowers, fraudsters, psychopaths, schizophrenics, all sorts. It's fucking obvious it's going to blow up occasionally, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
You can't expect to get on with everyone, and then you've got the scumbags, you know, the rapists, the child killers, the old lady beaters. What are we supposed to do? Sit down and have a cup of tea with them?
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy.
Fucking obvious to me why they get done. Oh, here's one here. Nonces. Fucking hang the beasts. They're just a waste of space. Only a nonce could love a nonce. They're a disgrace to the human race. Take Ian Huntley or the Yorkshire Ripper. They both should have hung. Hang them up like a kipper. You can't cure a nonce. They are what they are. Predators after the weak. Like a festering scar. Hang the bastards. It's the only cure. You owe it to your children. Would you trust a rabid dog? Would you fuck? Hey, a lot of truth in that one, Stevie.
There is, mate, 100%.
Isn't it? I don't know anyone who loves a nonce. Here's another one. Prison psychology. It's only a little one, this. It's all mind games. Senseless, meaningless, false. It's a joke. It's guesswork. I can't or won't tell them where I buried my loot. I've now forgotten. I'm actually skint. I've grown old and senile. I don't even know who I am anymore. Best way to fucking be, mate. Best way to be. Let them fuckers know your life.
No, 100%.
That's what I always say. You know, years ago when the psychiatrist used to call me up, or psychologists, I used to say, look, listen, mate, ask me anything you want, but don't fucking ask me where I bury me money. I did. I always used to say that, you know. Right, here's one. Cat-A. Now, a lot of people out there don't realise what cat-A is. You do, Steve.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't, mate. And what it is, it's high risk. Police have to check your visitors, your phone numbers. They even have to go round and see your visitors to pass them. You're not trusted. You're always a security risk. You're watched all the time. Wherever you go, there's a fucking book. What time you leave your cell, when you come back, when you're on the yard, whatever. It's not nice, mate.
No, it's not.
Cat-A. Well, your mates, the Sayer boys, mate, I tell you about that. They've had fucking plenty of it.
Yeah.
Even when they was innocent. Right, Cat-A. High risk. A danger to the state. When are you going to wake up? Come on. It's not too late. Decategorisation me. Let me progress through your system. Stop playing your silly games. Control freaks. Make me sick. 40 plus years on Cat-A. You're having a bloody laugh. It's time you lot see sense. You're having a bubble bath. It's now become a joke. Who do you think you are? Who do you think I am? Some sort of danger man. Yeah, 46 years I've been on Cat-A.
That's madness, that, isn't it?
And when I did get released, they even released me on Cat-A. So I've never really been off it.
Do you think that's what'll happen with you next time?
I asked me mum, I said, Mum, you know when I was born? She said, yeah. I said, was there a Cat-A van taking us to the hospital? I said, I'm sure I was born a Cat-A baby, you know. Right, here's one. And this word, I fucking hate this word. Rehabilitation. I hate this fucking word. I really do, because there's no such fucking word. The only rehabilitation a prisoner gets is when he looks in the mirror one day and he's getting older and he goes, oh, fuck me, I've had enough of this, I want to get out. And then he changes. It's as simple as that. Rehabilitation. What a farce. No such thing. Stop lying. No such word. Lying bastards. Make me believe it's bullshit. We change with age. No one changes us. The system stinks. Lock us up, throw away the key. That's all the prison is. Control run by control freaks. Fucking idiots. We look in the mirror, years of pain, useless, hopelessness. That's when we awake. We change. And the road. Fresh hope, new dreams. Don't go on about crap. Rehabilitation, go fuck yourself, Mr. Control Freak. There's a lot of fucking sense in that.
A lot of truth in that, Charlie.
Not true, I know. I changed years ago, me, Steve. I fucking hate crime now, you know.
Yeah.
I'm anti-violent, anti-crime. I've never taken drugs in my life, so I'm anti-drugs. And fuck me, I could almost grow fucking wings on my back. To what I was, you know, now I'm just a fucking peace-loving person. I help people, I'm an artist, I'm a poet. What the fuck do these people want me to do? Hey, here's me best poem now.
Go on.
This is me favourite one. Canteen Day. You get my canteen sheets, don't you?
Yeah, I've got a few of them, mate.
Don't tell too many, mate, because if they see what I buy, I'll lose me street cred. That go, he's fucking spoiled, he is.
Your secret's safe with me, Charlie.
Yeah. Canteen Day. Us boys love a treat. Canteen days are special. Toiletries, sweets and fruit. Maybe a box of eggs. A nice Mother's Day card. Or a box of mince pies. I'll have a slice of cheese. Or a couple of pucker pies. Great big bag of nuts. I'll love a Snicker bar. Us boys love a treat. Without canteen, you won't get far. My coconut oil for my head. My Aqua Fresh toothpaste. I think I'll get a new toothbrush. And a peach yogurt. Oh, I love the taste. Canteen days are special. It's a treat once a week. Everyone deserves a treat. Kiss and take for your smelly feet.
Brilliant, that.
I like the week, isn't it, canteen day?
It is for you, yeah, 100%.
And here, when I get my canteen on a Friday, it's also fish and chip day, mushy peas. So it's a fucking good, it's a good treat for me, Friday. Now, this one I'm going to read now, it's called Broadmarsh. And there's no such fucking place. I made this one up, Broadmarsh. And me and my friend, Richard Booth, we wrote a novel called Broadmarsh. My first ever novel. And this is Broadmarsh. Sounds like Broadmoor, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's Broadmarsh. I dreamt it. It's a living fucking nightmare. Dead men breathing, eyeballs that stare, lobotomised and drugged. The asylum shuffle. Concrete rooms with steel doors. Trickled tears of blood. Electrotherapy, 1,000 currents to the brain. Loonies screaming, the world's insane. Padded rooms full of shit. Piss running under the door. Grown men broken and sad, trembling on the floor. Like a human zoo. There, take a look.
Yeah, go on, mate.
Shall I?
Yeah, go on.
Right. Broadmarsh. I dreamt it. It's a living fucking nightmare. Dead men breathing, eyeballs that stare, lobotomised and drugged. The asylums shuffle. Concrete rooms with steel doors, trickle tears of blood. Electrotherapy, 1,000 currents to the brain. Loonies screaming, the world's insane. Padded rooms full of shit, piss running under the door. Grown men broken and sad, trembling on the floor. Like a human zoo, they're taken no more. Every madman ripped apart, caught with the asylum hook. Broad marsh, right in hell. All you guards need to burn. You're a disgrace to humanity. Now it's the loonies' turn. Thank God it is no more. Like a German Nazi camp. A distant memory in a demented brain. With a red-hot laser lamp. Bastard Broadmarsh. Yeah. It's going to be a good book, that.
Yeah, it is.
We've nearly finished it as it happens.
It sounds really good.
Eh?
It sounds really good.
Yeah, we've created a geezer called Frankie Johnson, and he escapes from there and goes fucking berserk. It's the biggest manhunt this country's ever had, you know. It'll be a good novel. I think it's going to end up being a #1 bestseller. Right, I've got 3 little ones here now on one page.
Okay.
One's called Jam Roll. Will it ever come? A nice slice of parole. Come on, Judge. Give us a break. Free me from this hole. Now I'm old, very wise. And I'm on a Zimmer frame. It's time to let me go. Charlie Salvador is my name. The next one is called Home Leave. A weekend home, 48 hours of freedom. Then the knock on the prison gate. Let me in. Now that's going to be hard for me, that, Steve. You know, like when you come to the end of your sentence.
Yeah.
And they give you a bit of home leave, like a weekend or a week, just to get used to society outside. The thought of me knocking on a prison gate asking to come in is like a fucking nightmare. But I will do it, because I'll have to do it, but I will do it, you know.
Yeah.
But it's going to be embarrassing to knock on a prison fucking gate and say, please let me in. It's going to be hard, mate.
These things are sent to test you, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, and I will pass it, but the thought of knocking on a prison gate is fucking frightening.
Mm.
I'd sooner get eaten by a lion. Right, the other one on here is called Flowery Dell. That's Cockney for cell. Flowery Dell. 4 walls, a door and bars. You may as well be on Mars. A room full of dreams, a body full of scars. The room is your shell to be, a home that's never free. It can drive you mad. Look what it done to me. Yeah, a nice little one. Here's one. Oh, there's a nice piece of my art opposite on the page. This one is The Loneliest Death. And the piece of art on the opposite page says it all, you know. Fucking says it all. And I've signed it's for Michael, so I must have signed that for Michael Nesbitt, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure I did. He must have that.
Yeah, big
What a lovely
compliment.
fella he is, and old Steve. I've got a lot of respect for that lad, mate.
He helped us massively put this book together as well.
Yes, I know, mate. He's a fucking lovely, lovely man, he is. Never asks for nothing, but he's a wonderful person. I'm going to have a drink with him later. The Loneliest Death. A prison death is a terrible end. You're in hell before your time. It's cold, dark and brutal. I pray it won't be mine. I've always feared a prison death. Some days I see it coming. I look back over the years. My dreams, they keep on running. I'm alone but never lonely. I've learned to survive this life. Some guys hang themselves. Others use a knife. Desperate men have no dreams, only desires to live. I don't want to die in prison. I've still too much to give. I've come too far to give up now. Hell can kiss my arse. He won't know me when I come. I always wear a mask. Hey, like you lot, you all wear masks now out there.
Yeah, we've got to with this COVID.
Hey, that's funny really, because, you know, back in the late 60s, early 70s when I was out there, we'd get nicked for wearing a fucking mask.
Now everyone...
And now you get nicked for not wearing
You couldn't make it up.
You couldn't make it up. Right, listen, it's a 2-pager one here. Listen to this one. Certified insane. I got certified insane in Parkhurst in 1978. And until you've been certified insane, you've never fucking lived. Right. Certified insane. Parkhurst prison back in 78. I finally went too far. I lost my way, all crashed in, like a drunk in a late night bar. I fell into the blackest hole, deep and cold and bare. My mind left me in that hole, just like a desperate hare. Only violence was my friend, living on a razor's edge. Visions of hopelessness, jumping on the ledge. Wrapped up inside a canvas jacket, counting roaches on the wall. Like a bird with a broken wing, only madmen crawl. He can't think, he can't speak, deaf, dumb and blind. The padded room sucks you in, pain is what you'll find. The scar festers deep inside, you're on your way to Broadmoor. The world of madness forevermore, an airless space behind the door. It's hard to accept this insanity. There is no peace of mind. The liquid cosh inside your veins. Now you're running blind. You lose your sanity, you lose your mind. Even dreams are hard to find. Madmen laugh, sane men weep. Violent dreams as you sleep. It's never easy being lost, like a butterfly in a storm. You end up where it takes you. No choice where you're born. The madman cuts his throat. Another hangs from the bars. Some will take an overdose. They're trapped amongst the stars. We all have to search ourselves. The depression and the pain. Madmen walking on sheets of glass. Splinters in their brain. Years of torment, years of hate. Shuffling through the dark. They send a security dog in the night. That's not a friendly bark. A mug of tea with Ronnie Cray, ducking in a custard cream. Another day, another year. Dead men start to scream. I finally made it out. I found my sanity. Poor old Ronnie never did. There was no humanity. The Broadmoor years is like a dream. When I close my eyes, it all comes back. Certified insane, a desperate man. Just a body inside a sack. Yeah, powerful that one. Hey, what I was going to say, should we leave it there? Because if everyone likes my poetry, they should buy the book.
Yeah, I think that's great, mate. You've done really well.
There's not that many left. And right at the end, as you know, there's a couple to me dead wife, Paula.
Yeah.
I don't really want to read them.
No.
People can read them.
No, definitely.
But the truth is, if people like these poetry and they do like the book, maybe we'll do a volume 2, Steve.
I think so, mate. I think we're both very capable of putting something together.
I do.
Days bring new experiences, and they always bring new things. And COVID from a prisoner's point of view, and your hopes for the future. There's so much.
Well, some of your poetry, even though you've done no porridge, is powerful stuff.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm with it.
Yeah.
One I liked that you done was the religious human race.
Yeah.
I'll read it out, and as I read it, I'll read it as I think it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, please do.
Don't walk away The problem's yours. The consequences you must face. The charges put before you. Before the religious human race. You drink too much, you smoke too much, you take too many drinks. The biggest punishment you will face is conforming. No one likes you, but you don't care. You know the emotions, so have none to spare. The pollution you've caused and the damage you've done means nothing to you. You all live as one. The youth of today will never learn, and by the end, you will all burn. Now, the reason I like that is because I'm not a religious man anyway. And it's just telling people, if you are religious, fucking keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't sling it down other people's necks. You know, it's a human race. You choose your own road, but once you've taken your road, don't fucking cry about it. Get on with it.
Exactly.
I found in prison, especially in prison, a lot of religious people, they only turn religious on the day they arrive in prison.
Yeah, to get the benefits.
Yeah. You know, like all these fucking nonsense, the sex killers and all that, they all find Jesus, you know.
Yeah, no surprise there.
They got the best jobs, they get their jam rolls, because Jesus is with them. They've changed their life.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
They walk straight into the cell and Jesus is under the bed waiting for him. So, you know, a lot of your poetry, it's as if you have done bird or you've been in some sort of fucking black hole. Yeah. You know, it's powerful stuff, Steve. I'm impressed, mate.
It's a book I'm extremely proud of, and the fact that
I love this book. This is my 19th book. I've done 19 books, you know, and this is one of my favourites.
I think the fact that you actually put the artwork to your poetry and my poetry as well was really special, you know, and it was, you know, we've got to thank Mickey Nesbitt for his time and effort again, you know, that he put into it.
Oh, brilliant. The other geezer, I don't want to mention him, but he done me proud and all.
He did.
Yeah.
You know,
even though I don't talk to him no more, but thank you very much. He done me proud. But that's it. I don't ever want to see him again, mate.
Yeah, I know that, mate. I know.
Yeah, some people come and go in your life, you know, and but I've got no bitterness, no hatred. I wish only luck to everybody, you know.
We have ups and downs in life, mate. This is what happens, and, you know, nothing stays the same forever.
Yeah, I used to be a cruel, horrible bastard, you know, with no compassion or nothing. But as I've aged, I've come to the decision of life. Mm-hmm. You're only here once. Enjoy it. Mm-hmm. And even though I'm in prison and I've got fuck all, I still enjoy myself. Mm-hmm. Since March, I've had no visits, no gym, banged up 23 hours a day, but I'm still enjoying myself. I'm training on the yard every day, barring Sundays. I do my sit-ups and my press-ups in my cell. I've got a beautiful DAB radio. I've got a telly. I don't have it on a lot, but I've got a telly. I've got my books. They've stopped me sending fucking art out. I can send it out, but it's got to be to charities. And all in all, I'm eating well, sleeping well, feel good. I've got a lot of hope in my life. Got my court case coming up December, High Court in London, for public parole. And if I get that, I'll have my parole in March. I'm not saying I'm going to get parole, but what I am saying, I can see me coming off Cat A, decategorisation, low cat jail. Before you know it, I'm out.
Happy days.
Fucking brilliant days. And I've still got my health, my fitness, my strength. I've got some beautiful, beautiful friends. I've got so much hope in my life. A screwess asked me the other day, she said, what's the best time in your life, Chaz? I said, it hasn't come yet, love. Mm-hmm. And that's the truth. The buzzer's gone, it's going to go off any minute.
Take care, mate. Speak to you soon.
Hey, fucking love you. Respect.
God bless.